Yo, what's going on, everyone? Dan the Glassman here, and welcome to the Glassman's world. Today is my birthday, and I figured I might as well do a little quick session, 420 session. It's officially 420 in California, Pacific Coast time, which is actually where I was born on the Pacific Coast in California. So I figured it's appropriate. I missed our official 420 because I was just joining. Well, I was enjoying it with my wife, but I figured we'll just go for 5:20 here Albuquerque time, 4:20 California time. So we're gonna get some glass made. I don't even know what I'm gonna make. I was thinking I might just make myself something just for fun, and that way we can just hang out and chill. So let me bring the computer up, and that way I can read some of the comments and everything. Oh. Alright, so I'm going to bring up these comments here, and that way we can get started. So I was just getting things all cleaned up and prepared. Our son and my wife, they're getting things, they have a surprise in store, which I already know they're making me a cake, but my son thinks that it's a surprise, and so I had to actually help it get all the things set up and ready. So um, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be something new and different, which I think is pretty cool. What they're going to do to try out. You know, I was thinking it'd be cool to actually show it and go live. Maybe. I don't know. Farmers block traffic on highway between France and Spain. You guys seen this yet? Check it out. Here, let me bring y'all in here. Let's see. Can I extend you a little bit further? Let me flip you around here. And let's see if we can. So I guess that's in Spain there. And that was a few days ago. They're blocking traffic and everything. What is that on? News 18. Girona, Spain is what they're saying this is. And that was a few days ago because I don't even remember when this was. But we're going to go to my channel here, The Glassman's World. We're going to view how many subscribers we got. 878 subscribers. Guys, we are only 22 away from 900. That is awesome. 781 videos. So my videos used to exceed past how many subscribers, but my subscribers have finally exceeded past how many videos we got here. So we're going to get started blowing glass. Let's get you guys all set up and ready on the torch here. Make sure y'all can see what's going on. So we're going to do a little glass blowing session right now. And I'm not even sure what I'm going to make. Like I said, I was thinking that I might just make some something for myself. I don't really know what. You know, I was thinking the one thing that I've been really enjoying lately is the marbles. I really love that. Also, sorry, excuse me, I'm blowing my nose here. Also, the things that I've been really enjoying are the all the miniatures for all the tiny kitchens, all the tiny cooking kitchens, and I think those are way cool. So let me make sure we got a good angle here. Looks like it. Yeah, it looks like we got a pretty good angle there. Let me grab my glasses. We'll get started. And hopefully this is a good spot. I won't be in the way here. And I don't even know what I want to make myself. The year of the dragon. A dragon would be cool, but I don't really, a dragon would take a long time. I'm like, I don't really want to get involved in making a dragon right now. I don't know. Let's just make a marble or something. So hopefully this is a good spot for y'all. Let me see if maybe I can move you guys in a little bit better. Oh, also let's tighten you up. You guys are about to spin out of control. I didn't realize that. Here, that way my head's not getting in the way too much. Now got too close. Make sure you can see the whole table and everything. Alright. Let's see how that works. Right. I really don't know what I want to make. I'm all thinking, what can I do? What can I make? Kind of have an idea of something. I don't know. At the same time, I was thinking I wanted to make myself, I made my son a rainbow marble, and that thing came out so cool. I'm like, I want one of those. I might make myself one. Because we got this beautiful ribbon cane here. And this is that rainbow that I made. The ribbon cane I made for my son. He asked, can I make a rainbow jellyfish? And I said, I don't know. We'll have to find out and see. You can also make a bunch of little chert pearls. Chert pearls are always fun. I mean, that's about the size of it too, right there. I'm gonna just pull one off real quick. So I use a smaller piece. It's always fun to just jump into it and not be prepared. But that's why my table is just full of glass and stuff everywhere. That way I can just pick things up and go. Cool, so now that's all nice and clean. I'll be able to get a nice marble off of that. And we're gonna make a little tiny marble. Little chert pearl right here. The hardest thing is to get this perfectly round. But that's what we got, the little marble molds right here. We can round it up. Flame kiss it. And we'll flip it to a couple little punchies. Let's see, I got another small one here. There's a little punchy right here. We can use this one. So now I got to take it off, snap it off. And just like that, you got to let it grab a hold of the one, so then you can clean up the punchy mark and let that flame just barely touch that like that. And you want to do your best to round it up as best you can. And I'm going to use this marble mold here to help keeping it round. It's really hard to see these little things, you know, especially with my eyes. I really need to get myself some glasses. Uh-oh. And we lost it. I saw it over here though. It's underneath the marble somewhere. Right there. I don't know where the punchy mark is, but here, we'll just leave that there. We'll clean that up another day. I really wanted to just take off that little tiny piece so I could clean it up, and then I would have a little turp pearl, which I can still use as a turp pearl. If I can clean it up still, I'll be able to have a little mini racer. But let's make a little marble now for myself. So we're gonna make this like a 16.5 millimeter. So we'll get out the calipers here. We'll make sure that this is 16, about 16.5 right there, 16.53. That's close enough. So we'll make it about that right there. And that's probably about how thick that rod is. Oh, look it. So we can thicken up that rod just slightly. Alright, so we'll slowly just introduce it into the flame. Try to heat this up without it cracking. So I'm doing this just straight cold work. I didn't kiln this or anything first. I just grabbed it right off the table. So I'm trying to be very careful not to crack the ribbon cane. Just allow the heat to slowly heat up the rod, and that way we don't ruin it or anything. So right now, as we're working on all this, my wife and 4-year-old are out there making a cake for me. And my wife knows that I know. And I actually found an interesting recipe that that she's going to try out. So we're going to see if that works and how it works. Let's make sure we got that live chat on. Alright, let me make sure we got a good angle here. I think that's pretty good. As long as I stay back, keep my head out of the camera. That's a pretty good angle right there. I like how you can see the torch and the table and everything. It's a big mess today. I really should clean up the table. That way you can really see what I'm doing and the colors, the glass, all the stuff that I'm working. But it's just a demo. It's also just my birthday. And I'm just making something for myself right now. Figured I'd check in with y'all. I did a live stream earlier today and kind of shared a little bit of my life story, a quick, brief, like cliff notes, like a real fast, like a write an essay kind of. Let's see what you can share in 1 or 2 hours, your whole life. So yeah, so we did a cool live stream earlier, and I figured I'd do a quick little session with y'all, do some glass, have a little 420. So I'm just trying to thicken this up just a little bit. We want to just get it just slightly bigger than the rod itself. That way it can be that 16 and a half millimeter. I think probably something around there will work. So the trick, the secret thing that they're making right now, my 4-year-old, he thinks it's a secret, but I know they're making me a birthday cake, and I was showing my wife this interesting hack where you get pancake mix and you convert it into a cake in the rice cooker. And I always wanted to try that out and see how it turned out. So I think she's actually going to try that out. I think we're going to see how that works. And I've always been one to not really like frosting too much. I know that there's like a little bit of chocolate frosting that we got that I think she's going to maybe add to it or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm one who I just like cake without the frosting. And I was thinking it'd be pretty interesting to see how this tastes with the pancake mix and the rice cooker. I say go for it. Why not? Let's experiment. It's my birthday. I don't care. If it doesn't come out right, it doesn't matter. I even told her I don't really need a cake because, I don't need all kinds of sweets and stuff. I got some cookies I can eat. Some cookies and milk and I'll be happy with that. I'm making this just slightly bigger. That would make a beautiful pendant, just a rainbow like that, just hanging. And we can make it nice and thin too. That would be beautiful. Alright, let's see how big that is. I'm trying not to scuff it up. Oh, yeah, it's right there. So, just by touching it like that. If it was slightly molten, the tool might put little indentions in the glass, so I'm going to go back in, reheat it, just to make sure that we're not having any issue like that. Alright, let's see how this works. It's a little bit bigger than what we're trying to go for, but let's see what it's at. If it's under 17, then we're safe. And that's a 16.6, so we're good. So we can keep that right there. Yeah, that's nice, that works. Okay, so now we're going to take it off. Simply attaching it on one side, and then hopefully we can cut it perfectly to where we don't pull too much off. Now, the trick is not pulling too much off. You can't add any more back on because you'll mess up the whole design. If you take off too much, it'll be too small. So now the trick is trying to pull it perfectly without pulling too much glass off of it here. And this is always fun. I love this sort of type of challenge here. Alright, let's make sure that's warm enough. I let it cool down by measuring it and everything. So I'm going to bring this back up to temperature real quick. And then we're going to let it cool down slowly. I just need to get that heat back in there so this punchy can attach to it. Just like that. And we get the punchy molten. Now that's going to have a good attachment, but it should pop off still. And now we're going to try to cut it off here. I think I put an indentation on there from smashing it down in the mold to where I can see where it should be cut. You know, and if I stretch it, then it'll get skinny, and I don't want to stretch it out. So I'm trying to just heat up the area away from the marble. And this is where those Y splitters would really come in handy. It's like a V-shaped tool that then, like, I can use my torch actually, and I can come in like this, and I can make the line. As you can see, although I kind of lost the, I lost that grasp with the punchy. But then I can cut into it and make that line a little bit there. So I can see where to pull it from. And then we're going to go with the tighter flame here. And really cut into it. There we go. So now I can see that line real nice. And I'm just going to try to keep this marble open without twisting it up too much, because That whole other side is open really nice. Not too much termination, just there you go. Just like that. I'll pull a little bit of this off, or actually, we can just turn that into another turp pearl. Right, just let that twist up in its own way. And we can form that into another little mini marble here. Alright. And that's ready for another piece. Let's finish this one up here. Well, that's going to look like a beautiful rainbow marble there. Might have to pull a little bit more off just to make sure I can get that rounded. If we leave too much on the end and we sink it in, it'll make the whole thing too big, too thick. So we got to be very careful on how much we leave at the end there. But I think we'll be alright there. Now this whole outside's all clear glass, so I can really get it nice and hot without, you know, messing up the color glass or anything. I like the way that marble looks. That's nice and open. That is a beautiful twist. Let me see if I can show you what that looks like there. And if you can see that twist. But it's beautiful and open, and when those colors come out, that rainbow is going to be really nice. Now we just got to make sure that it's perfectly round and not all oblong shaped. So now the trick is moving the punchy around in different places, different spots. Let me see if I have another punchy over here. Yeah, I thought I had one. There we go. So now we're going to take it off of this punchy and put it onto another one and clean up the punchy mark. And I'm going to try to grab this at different angles so we can really round this up. Now I'm going to grab it at a 45-degree angle here. punchy mark was left behind. So now I'm just cleaning it up here and get this punchy mark all nice and clean. Alright, that punchy mark, it kind of pulled some of the glass, so I had to clean it up, get rid of those air bubbles that were trying to show up, but we got it all nice and cleaned up now. So today for my birthday, pretty much just been chilling, relaxing. You know, I still gotta do things around the house and stuff, but for the most part, just pretty much just relaxing, hanging out, watching movies with our son, watching some cool stuff. Alright, let's see how this is gonna be. I love making marbles. Marbles are so much fun to make. Alright, we're gonna snap this off again. And I'm wondering, I think that side might be nice and round. Just a little bit of a punchy mark here. Just got to clean that up a little bit, and I think, I don't know, we might punch it up a couple more times just to make sure it's perfectly round. You know, so I'm trying to make me a rainbow racer, you know, that's all. Something for the marble races, since I've been getting into the marble races recently, and I know they're going to be coming out soon again, and I'd like to enter a couple different marbles just to see how they do. can make it any rounder than that. We'll punch it up one more time so then we can take it off. Just to make sure it's nice and clean. So now on this one, I'm going to do a good job on just sticking it on there real nice and gently. So then I can snap it off on the other side real gently. And clean it up. Okay. Alright, I'm going to clean up that punching mark. And I think we're good. I think that will then be a real nice, gentle attachment there. I won't heat it up. It shouldn't have too bad of a punny mark on the opposite side here when we clean it up. Yeah, that looks nice and round. You can usually tell from the reflection of the glass and everything. Sorry, I'm putting my forehead completely in the shot there. I'm getting really close in here to really see where I'm heating it and everything. Get that whole front side nice and rounded. The whole thing all the way around. And then you look at it to make sure, look in the reflection of the light and everything. And you really make sure that it's all nice and clean. Now, I'm going to pop it off on here. Just like this. I'll keep that punching mark towards the front right there. And then I'll be able to clean it up. And then we'll drop it in the kiln. Alright, you guys, I made myself a pretty sweet little rainbow marble there. I just wanted to come and hang out real quick, make something real fast for myself since it's my birthday. I'm pretty happy with that. I love the marbles. I don't know about you guys, but I love marbles. Marbles are cool. I don't know if you can really see that. Alright, we're going to drop it in the kiln before it gets too hot. Or cool down too much and crack. Alright. So that's in the kiln. I don't really know if I'm going to make anything else. I mean, I got time to let the kiln get up to temperature. We're only at 800 degrees. Hmm. I'm trying to think. What could I make? I don't know. I didn't really want to get in here and start making a whole bunch of stuff. I don't know. I kind of want to. You know what? We should use this. This has got all kinds of color on it, and I don't even know what it is, what it was meant for. But we can twist this thing up, turn this into something here. This is just a bunch of colors. Let's do a crazy, old school, spirally kind of marble here. Hopefully it doesn't crack or anything. Just grabbing things directly off the table. Oh, here, let's just put that directly in the flame. Cool. It's starting to warm up. It's taking the heat in. Nice. The colors look stable. Doesn't look like anything's going to try to pop or snap or crack. Looking good. So what I was thinking, yeah, you need my help? This ain't come here. I'm on the torch. I can't just come here. It's not that easy. Oh yeah, they can't get out. They can't come in here. It's all like a gauntlet to try to get to the studio. I forgot about that. All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch this. I'm gonna pull it, stretch it. Then I'm gonna fold it down onto itself. And we're just gonna see what this does and what it looks like. This is fun, just to allow it to just fall onto itself like this. I'm going to try to shape this thing into a marble here without losing it, or try not to lose it. So I'm wondering, they're talking about they're experimenting. So I'm wondering if they need my help with it, if it's not coming out, or what's going on. I'm like, it's alright. Figure it out. I wonder if I added enough glass here. I think this might be on the small end. Pretty hard to try to keep it round on such a skinny little connection there. But it's a really cool spiral that has formed here with all these colors. And I have no idea what these colors are. Just something really random. We'll see how close of a 15 millimeter, 16 millimeter marble we can make here. Might have to pull a little bit more off the rod. Alright, we're gonna use the actual marble mold here. Alright, let's see what size that is there. That ain't too bad, actually. .27. So we can make it slightly bigger. I'll add a little bit more of that color from this rod here. Alright, you guys, after this marble here, I'm going to let y'all go. I just wanted to come in just for a real quick 420 session. Even though we really didn't do a little session, did we? I guess I did. Well, where'd that go? Did I ever finish? No? That didn't work. That worked. So right now we're just adding a smoked glaze to this right here, just to make sure that it comes out nice and smooth. Smoked blades, huh? Alright, that should definitely be bigger. Alright, let's measure that one out now. And we're at a 16. That's good. 16, 15.99, 16.02. That's good. I can probably make it slightly bigger. Alright. Time to take it off. Alright, so now I need to decide what I'm going to do. Am I just going to pull this straight off, twist it, make it lay flat? Huh. I'm thinking I'm going to fold it over. Just like that. And then I left it a little bit long. We're going to actually melt that all in. And it'll make the marble slightly bigger. And hopefully be pushing it more closer to the 17 mil. And then I'm going to jump off and we're going to go see what's going on. I heard my wife, the 4-year-old, calling for me. So maybe it's ready. We'll find out. Marbles for my birthday. That's funny. I'm all so excited about marbles. Alright, I think we got a nice rounded marble here. It's looking good. Let's take a measurement. So we're at 16.69. That is beautiful. Right under the 17 millimeter mark, just above the 16.5. That is a good sized marble. And I don't know if you can see them swirls and spirals and everything in there, but that is just beautiful. And those colors are going to come out pretty cool, I think. I don't know. They're not the greatest of colors, but they look cool. I mean, this is what we started out with right here. So it's all these colors all twisted up. So you got like some whites, some blues, reds, I don't know, different colors. And I think I used this for something specific, but I don't remember what it was for. Alright, we're going to round this up here. And I'll take it off, put it on another couple, put it on the punchy a couple more times. Nice. That came off pretty clean too. So now the trick is not pulling away that spiral and being real gentle with these punchies on here. I can see this color is going to try to fester and bubble. It's going to try. Let's see if I can not allow that to happen. Alright, then I always go on the sides. So I always go on the axis like that, then I always hit the marbles on their sides, 45-degree angle. So you can get the other angle of the roundness as well. Do that again. And then we're going to call it a night here, guys. It's so fun making marbles and just being able to snap them off like that. Alright, now we're going to clean up this punchy mark right here at the very end. Oh. I'm going to have to redo that. I don't know if I flattened it or what I did right there, but slipped out of my marble mold there. Let's just make sure it's all nice and rounded. Pop this one off. I don't even really know where that putty mark is. It's so clean. That's interesting. I think it's somewhere in there. That was such a clean punchy mark right there. I couldn't even tell where it was. We're just gonna clean it up in all the areas and make sure that we're hitting it. Alright, I think we're done. Crazy squiggly marble right there. I don't know what you want to call that. I'm going to call it done. Throw it in the kiln. And I'm going to go and hang out with my family for the rest of the evening here. And let's see what we're going to do for dinner. I don't know, maybe tacos. Tacos is always a good thing to do, always. Oh yeah. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Watch me blow glass, make some cool little things for myself, just for fun. A couple little marbles, and yeah, that's it. I'm gonna call it a day. I did want to. Well, I guess I don't got enough to do that. That's not it, right? No, that's not it. I think I got another one somewhere over here. Oh yeah, now we've got this one right here. Alright, well, I'm going to end it with a big old 2-foot tube right here. And then we'll call it a night. Happy birthday to me. It's my, I was going to say my 38th. It's my 38th. I just went 10 years young right there. Alright, you guys. You guys have a beautiful evening. Love and blessings. I'm going to check out right here, right now. Here we go. Here, let me put this down and get this here. All right, you guys. Have a good night. I'll see you soon. Love and blessings. I'm out.